Eric Fleming was a man whose life mirrored the rugged frontier spirit he portrayed on screen. Born Edward Heddy Jr. on July 4, 1925, in Santa Paula, California, his early years were marked by hardship, resilience, and survival. Despite a childhood filled with trauma and abuse, he rose to become a household name as Gil Favor, the principal trail boss in Rawhide. Fleming's story is one of transformation, from a troubled youth living on the streets to a respected actor commanding the respect of co-stars and viewers alike. His life, however, was tragically cut short in a preventable accident during a film shoot in Peru, leaving fans and colleagues devastated. Fleming's journey illuminates both the allure and the danger of Hollywood, showing how personal triumphs and professional brilliance can be intertwined with tragedy, risk, and the cost of unprotected ambition. Childhood and formative struggles. Eric Fleming's early life was far from idyllic. Born into a home dominated by an abusive father, he experienced physical and emotional trauma from a young age. By 8, he fled his household and survived on the streets of Los Angeles, living as a vagrant and taking any work he could find, from shining shoes to laboring in local markets. This period instilled in him an early independence and a hardened sense of survival. As he grew older, Fleming became entangled in gang activity, experiencing further danger and brushes with the law. A serious gun accident left him with a disfigured face, requiring multiple reconstructive surgeries. Fleming later regarded this period as a turning point, igniting a desire to reshape his life. These hardships, though painful, built a resilient and determined character, equipping him with the grit and emotional depth that would later define his performances on film and television. Military service and discipline seeking structure and purpose, Fleming enlisted in the US Navy during World War II, serving with distinction in the South Pacific and rising to the rank of petty officer. His time in the military instilled values of resilience, honor, and camaraderie, traits that would later define his persona both on and off screen. The discipline, responsibility, and teamwork required in wartime service shaped his approach to life, fostering maturity and a sense of accountability that contrasted sharply with his earlier chaotic youth. After an honorable discharge, Fleming returned to the United States, determined to pursue self-improvement and personal growth. The Navy experience provided not only a sense of direction, but also the confidence to confront new challenges, including a nascent interest in acting. This period marked a shift from survivalist street youth to a man seeking purpose and meaning, laying the foundation for his eventual rise in Hollywood. Early career in Hollywood. Fleming's entry into Hollywood was gradual but deliberate. Initially working as a laborer at Paramount Studios, his rugged features and natural intensity caught the attention of casting agents. He began taking acting classes under respected instructors, refining his craft, and learning the technical and emotional skills necessary for screen performance. In the 1950s, Fleming started landing small television and film roles, including appearances in Bonanza, Studio One, and The Silent Service. These early parts were modest, yet they allowed him to gain experience and establish credibility as an actor. They also revealed his ability to convey complex emotions subtly, a skill that would distinguish him in larger, more demanding roles. This period of gradual development showcased his commitment to mastery, illustrating the combination of innate talent and disciplined effort that would ultimately secure him iconic status in American television. Rise to fame. Rawhide Fleming achieved widespread fame with his role as Gil Favor on CBS's Rawhide, 1959 to 1965. As the stoic, principal trail boss, he brought authority, depth, and subtle emotional complexity to a character that became a cultural touchstone of the Western genre. His portrayal grounded the series in realism, balancing leadership with moments of vulnerability that resonated with audiences. The show itself became a major hit, establishing a popular platform for co-star Clint Eastwood, whose brash young cowboy complemented Fleming's steady presence. Their mentor-protege dynamic was central to the show's appeal, creating dramatic tension and a sense of authenticity rarely seen in television at the time. Fleming's performance as Gil Favor made him a household name, admired not only for his screen presence, but for the integrity and humanity he infused into the character. This role marked the pinnacle of his career, demonstrating his skill and professionalism while solidifying his legacy as a defining figure in television westerns. Behind-the-scenes turmoil. Despite his success, Fleming faced unexpected setbacks during the summer hiatus of 1965. Newly appointed producer Ben Brady, tasked with revitalizing Rawhide, dismissed several key cast members, including Fleming. This decision shocked fans and industry observers, removing the central figure around whom the show's narrative and emotional weight revolved. CBS cited budget considerations, with Fleming allegedly earning a high salary, though his actual pay was $220,000 annually, still substantial at the time. The move destabilized the show's dynamic, forcing Clint Eastwood into the lead role. The series struggled to maintain ratings under these changes, ultimately leading to cancellation. Fleming's dismissal highlights the tension between creative vision, economic considerations, and public expectation in the television industry. It underscores the fragility of even high-profile careers and the personal and professional impact of abrupt network decisions on actors deeply invested in their roles. Post-Rawhide career. After Rawhide, Fleming demonstrated versatility by transitioning into film and returning to television. He secured a supporting role in The Glass Bottom Boat, 1966, showcasing his ability to adapt to comedic and romantic genres alongside Doris Day. Concurrently, he made guest appearances on Bonanza, including the acclaimed episode Peace Officer, where he portrayed a sadistic lawman with psychological nuance. He later appeared in the two-part episode The Pursuit, depicting a devout Mormon rancher facing religious persecution. These roles highlighted Fleming's range, moving beyond the Western archetype to explore complex characters facing moral dilemmas. His performances combined subtle intensity with empathy, earning praise from critics and colleagues. This period reinforced Fleming's status as a dedicated, capable actor willing to take on challenging material even after losing a defining role. It demonstrated his resilience and commitment to craft, ensuring that his professional reputation remained strong despite prior setbacks. The fatal filming of High Jungle Tragedy struck in September 1966, while Fleming filmed High Jungle in Peru, intended as a two-part TV movie. During a canoe scene on the Halaga River, he was swept away by the rapids, while his co-star, Nico Menados, survived. Fleming was pulled beneath the water. Recent investigations reveal that the production ignored multiple safety warnings. The canoe was unstable, life vests were absent, and Fleming had expressed concerns about the river's dangers. Exhaustion, illness, and repeated takes exacerbated the risk. When his body was recovered, it showed severe trauma inconsistent with simple drowning, indicating he had struck underwater rocks with lethal force. Newly uncovered documents suggest the production deliberately downplayed negligence, quickly framing the incident as an accident to protect ABC and the filmmakers from liability. High Jungle was subsequently cancelled, leaving a sense of unfinished work and lost potential, and transforming Fleming's death into a haunting cautionary tale about the dangers of on-location filming. Legacy and reflection. Eric Fleming's death at 41 shocked the entertainment industry and fans worldwide. Engaged to Lynn Garber at the time, his passing left loved ones devastated. Despite his struggles and setbacks, Fleming had achieved remarkable success, transforming a troubled childhood into a disciplined, respected career. His portrayal of Gil Favor remains iconic, embodying leadership, integrity, and emotional depth. Posthumous recognition highlights his contributions to television and the Western genre. Beyond fame, Fleming's story reveals the human cost of Hollywood ambition, illustrating both the personal resilience required to succeed and the vulnerabilities actors face in physically demanding, poorly safeguarded productions. His life is a testament to overcoming adversity, professional excellence, and the tragic consequences of systemic negligence, leaving a legacy that combines admiration for his artistry with a somber reminder of the risks behind the camera.